Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you 6 Minecraft build hacks. Let's get into the first one. So the first one I'm going to be showing you today is the Campfire Bridge. It's a pretty simple design. All you have to do is place the campfires in a specific order along the bridge. It can be in any design you want. I made it 3 blocks wide. It can be 1. You can customize it however you want. It doesn't have to look like this. Now I'll show you how I built it. I have all the items that I used to build it in here. It's a pretty simple design. You could definitely make this in a survival world. So to start, like I said, this is my design, but to start we're going to go with the fences. It can be any kind. I use spruce on the edges just so that you don't fall off. We're going to build along here. Now we can get to the center. The center is also a fairly easy design. All you have to do is place the campfires along the side. Now that we're done with that, we're going to put all the fires out so that we don't burn to death on the way across the bridge. Though, you could leave the edges on, and then you could cook and have a bridge. And that's how you build it. You can also place torches along the fences just so that you can see at night. You can do whatever you want with this design. And that's the first one. On to the second one. So the second one is a more simple one, and it's from the new update. So as you know, in the new update that came out a few months ago, they added candles. We can do so much with candles. This one, for example, is the little flower buds on top of a cactus. So this is my simple design, and it's pretty simple to do, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So this is all the materials you'll need. I'm sure you're probably wondering why you need wood, but if you play Minecraft, you probably know that you can't place the candles on cactuses. It's not a common fact, but I found that out while building this. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to place a few pieces of wood down, and then you're going to place as many candles as you want. We could either do 1 or we could do 2 for some of them, or you could even do 3. And then we're going to break them, and the candles will stay there. They won't fall down. And then you can place the cactuses on underneath. And there you have it. You can place as many as you want. It honestly doesn't matter how many you put, as long as it fits. Like, you could have a whole forest of these. On to the next one. So this design is pretty simple. It's basically a candle holder. So if you don't want to just have your candles sitting on a block, you could use the lightning rods to have a stand for them. It's a fairly simple design, but now I'm going to show you how to make it. So this is all the materials you're going to need for it. We're going to use the lightning rods to make the stands, but if you want to make them taller than 1, so as you saw in the middle, I had a 2-block one. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go down here, and you're going to place it right there, and then you're going to want to dig yourself back out. Otherwise, it's not going to look right because of the way it is. So to place the candles, just like with the cactuses we did over there, you actually have to put a solid block underneath and then put it. So what you do here is you put the candle and then you break these, then you can place it. That's the design I do. I personally like the taller one than the shorter ones, but I like both, and you can make them as tall or as short as you want. And then of course you use the flint and steel to light them. And it's a really cool design for in a spooky location, or it could be any location, to be honest. I'm not sure why I thought of spooky. On to the next one. So this design is a bit more complicated. It's actually a water aqueduct. This is amazing for if you have a medieval world or a world set back in the day, because these were used back in the day. So this is all the items you're going to need. And I know it looked complicated, but it's actually a very simple design. All of these are really simple and ones that you could do in your survival world without any hacks. So what we're going to do is we're going to start up here, and we're going to place some stone bricks. Now this is my design. You can do as many as you want. I recommend placing it 5 long. That way you can have the pillars underneath in between and not touching. Because you want more than 1 pillar, but you don't want more than 2. Otherwise it's too much. Unless you're making a super long one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And then how we're going to do it next is we're going to go down 2 blocks, or you can go down as many blocks as you want, and place 5 more. Or you could do 3. Either works. And then we're going to place the pillars again. Put them up there. And then what we're going to do is for this, the side parts, is we're going to actually use spruce trapdoors. And on this part, so see, some people make the mistake of this, is you actually have to put a piece in this back part, otherwise it's going to drop down and spill out the back and not go through the front. And then all you have to do is you need one water bucket, and you can transport it a very far amount. You could transport it hundreds of blocks with just one. I have a little water reservoir in the bottom for effect, but honestly, this could be used to fill crops, anything. On to the next one. So this one's actually a little more complicated. So this is basically TNT with fuses on the top and dynamite, and this is just a fun design that you can put. So I'm going to show you how to build this. So these are all the items you're going to need for it. It's pretty simple, but sometimes depending on the size you want to do, or if you actually want to make it functional, you could increase the size. So obviously, maybe you're mining in a cave or something, and you obviously want to light the place up first. And then maybe you're thinking, this would be a nice spot to stash my TNT, even though I know nobody does that. But it's a cool idea. So all you're going to do is, and it doesn't matter where you put the TNT, but you're just going to put it along the wall somewhere. Like this is how I'll do mine. And then all you want to do is you want to take some black candles, and you want to place them on the tops of some, not every single one, and only put one. Like, don't put too many, otherwise it's going to look like you were trying a little too hard. Like that. Like, see, some of them have fuses, some of them don't. And then if you want to add a little more effect, you can put some TNT, some dynamite, not TNT, along the sides. I recommend putting 1 or 3 because 2 and 4 are a little too much. And I just recommend putting them in the corners and stuff. Like that. And now, if you want to add a little more effect to make it just a little extra cool, you could put a rail system heading to this cave. You could maybe even trick your friends into going there and have a little system, if you know what I mean. But you can have the TNT in the carts. Looks like a very fancy cave. And personally, I think this is a really cool design if you just want to have an effect. It's not really functional, but on to the next one. So this one is actually a really cool design that I saw. So basically, it's a swing. I used a different combination. I used the Acade. I'm not sure how to say that wood. I used the orange wood that's in the deserts for the swing part because it looks like how normal swings look, in my opinion. And then we use the lightning rods to make the ropes that you hold on to, and then the fences as the outer part. Let me just show you how I made it. Okay, so this is all you're going to need for it. It's actually a really simple design. Oh, crap. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the outer part. You're going to want to make it 5 wide. Yeah, so you're going to do that. I messed it up. Okay, there we go. So, we're going to go up. You can go up as many as you want. I go 4 up, because I think that's a good height. But sometimes you can make it taller or shorter. Well, you might not want to make it shorter. So what we're going to do for the first part is we're going to put some grass blocks here so that we can put the seeds. Do that. And then what you're going to want to do is you want to go underneath and put them like that. Fill the ground up. Break that. And then you have a perfect seed. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place it like that for the top part. Otherwise, it's not going to look right because then you're just going to have a giant block in the middle. Then you're going to want to touch the bottoms to the bottoms of the other one. And then it's actually a really simple design, and you could make it way different. Like, I like this combination, but you could make it completely different if you wanted. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. And I'll see you guys in the next video.